Hello, this is Michael, atheist and alcoholic. I am attempting 90 AA meetings in 90 days. Nothing discussed in these videos will ever undermine the anonymity of AA. So today was day 24, and the topic was on the little things that we appreciate in daily life in sobriety that were lost on us when we were actively using. And everybody went around the room and just listed shit, and it was fucking awesome. Um, it was a great meeting. Um, I brought that up first just to be brief, and I said I'd get back into the big book. I can't with this. I keep going back and forth. Do I just pick out the worst parts and discuss it? But it's all the worst part. This entire chapter, I don't understand. And like I want to be generous, and I was the other day when there was the argument, something to the effect of it worked for a lot of people. All right, cool, awesome. I'm glad. I'm sincerely glad it did. But Christ, all right. Oh, it's working. I'm just going to continue. And where I landed was just to read it as it is for chapter 4 at least. And it is my good intention to go back and read the other chapters, not like this, where I go over it, but to see if some of the other chapters do speak to me more. And if they do, I'll acknowledge it in these videos. But alright, here we go. Chapter 4, To Atheists and Agnostics, the author writes, "This world of ours has made more material progress in the last century than in all the millenniums which went before. Almost everyone knows the reason. At his time, the Industrial Revolution, currently the Technological Revolution. Students of ancient history tell us that the intellect of men in those days was equal to the best of today. Yet in ancient times, material progress was painfully slow. That is true, that we are not much more evolved, or at all evolved from several thousand years ago. That much is true. Alright, let's see where he goes with this. The spirit of modern scientific inquiry, research, and invention was almost unknown. In the realm of the material, men's minds were fettered by superstition, tradition, and all sorts of fixed ideas. Some of the contemporaries of Columbus thought a round Earth preposterous. Others came near putting Galileo to death for his astronomical heresies. We asked ourselves this: are not some of us just as biased and unreasonable about the realm of the spirit as were the ancients about the realm of the material? No. No, it's not the fucking same. The material is because, and he gets into this, like, nobody believed a plane could fly, but now you can look up and you can see the plane fucking flying. You still can't see the realm of the spirit. That is the difference. It is not the same. Even in the present century, American newspapers were afraid to print an account of the Wright brothers' first successful flight at Kitty Hawk. Had not all efforts at flight failed before? Did not Professor Langley's flying machine go to the bottom of the Potomac River? Was it not true that the best mathematical minds had proved man could never fly? Had not people said God had reserved this privilege to the birds? Only 30 years later, the conquest of air was almost an old story and airplane travel was in full swing. But in most fields, our generation has witnessed complete liberation of our thinking. Show any longshoreman a Sunday supplement describing a proposal to explore the moon by means of a rocket, and he will say, I bet they'd do it. Maybe not so long either. Is not our age characterized by the ease with which we discard old ideas for the new? By the complete ready... Okay, I'm going to reread that. Where was I? Is not our age characterized by the ease with which we discard old ideas for new, by the complete readiness with which we throw away the theory or gadget which does not work for something new which does. We had to ask ourselves why we shouldn't apply our human problems to this same readiness to change our point of view. We are having trouble in personal relationships. We couldn't control our emotional natures. We were a prey to misery and depression. We couldn't make a living. We had a feeling of uselessness. We were full of fear. We were unhappy. We couldn't seem to be of real help to other people. There was not a basic solution to these bedevilments. More important than whether was I fucked up. We were full of fear. We were unhappy. We couldn't seem to be of help to other people. Was not a basic solution. I don't know that my... I'm going to stop there. I think I fucked up when I copied the text over. But Jesus Christ, I have to laugh at the assertion that isn't the age, and this is the 1930s, he wrote this, characterized by discarding ideas which no longer work. This is fucking funny. And his argument is that, and he gets into that more, I'll get into it again tomorrow, but the argument's essentially that our idea of there being no higher power, there being no God, that's the idea that isn't working, that we have to discard. I can't help but laugh because this part of AA, at least, is the old idea that needs to be discarded. And again, I want to be completely clear that the people in these meetings are fucking awesome. They are caring, authentic people. Some of them with decades of sobriety under their belt who really care about other people maintaining their sobriety and building a better life and being of service to others in the process. But this is what their book says, and it's completely just unfettered bullshit. That's all I can handle for tonight. I'll get back into it tomorrow. At some point, I might start truncating this down. I gotta look to see how much more of this chapter I have left. I've already spent some time literally going paragraph by paragraph. Maybe I don't have to finish the entire chapter doing the same thing and worry about being accused of cherry picking or taking things out of context. So just to get through it, I'll do that because I want to keep the videos more about the positive experiences I do have with the people. At some point, I'm going to have, in order to give AA a fair shake, I definitely need to engage in the 12 steps. I have not decided whether or not that will be something I do within these 90 days. Logistically, just making the meetings and doing the videos has been a lot. And again, the problem of, can I find an AA sponsor that is going to be okay with me doing what I'm doing? I would want to be upfront about that. Or maybe I finish these videos and then do the 12 steps. I don't know. But that's all I have for tonight. I will see you guys here again tomorrow. Thank you.